Hello everyone, my name is Eric and welcome to Spirit Talk. Welcome to another exciting episode of Messages from the Spirit World. Remember that if you want a personalized message, go to my Facebook page and send me a message. And if you want to know more personal information about me, go to my Twitter and follow me, or just start watching the Saturday or Sunday videos that I start putting up. It's on the weekends. It differs on each day depending on how much time I have, but it'll be during the weekends. Again, I remind you that every message that I give is not specifically for one person unless I reference that at the beginning of the video that the message is going to be for a specific person. But for the most part, they are going to be random messages for random people that may be watching my video that the angels and spirits feel that they should know so it can better their lives and so they can move forward from the place that they're in. Let's get started. The very first thing that I see is that you have to make a choice. You have to go down path A or you have to go down path B. But you are conflicted because your heart tells you one thing and your head tells you something else. You are extremely conflicted and you have to come to a meeting point with yourself that your heart and your head is telling you the same thing. That way you know that it's the right decision to make, and right now someone is trying to help you move on through the situation, or they are trying to help you make the right decision, but you are not really listening to what this person is trying to tell you, or you're not really open to what this other person is trying to gift upon you. But eventually you are going to be able to listen and to understand everything that is going around you, and you are going to be able to make that decision. And one of the biggest things that is keeping you from moving away or from listening to the people that are around you, it's your heart and the loss that you have lost. There was a romantic inclination, there was a romantic relationship that you had in the past that is still affecting you now. So your heart, your emotions, all of that is just coming into play, and all of that is preventing you from moving forward into making this decision. But eventually you will make this decision and you are going to make the right choice. In the past, I've seen that your life has changed completely from when you were little, from when you started growing up and started to learn different things. Your life has changed a lot, very drastically. And in certain occasions, it has made you feel like you don't belong in certain situations, or you don't belong where your life is now, or you just don't feel like you belong anywhere that you are now. I see that recently a young, passionate individual has made their way into your life, and it's trying to make your life a little bit better, and they're trying to help you through your life. But you are very resistant to change, and you're very resistant to a lot of things because you have to make a decision for yourself, and you have to make a lot of decisions, and you have to make a lot of changes within yourself, so that way you have to actually move on from where you are now. Right now, the biggest energies that are around you are change. You feel that you were betrayed in the past, you were backstabbed, you were completely humiliated. A lot of things happened in your past, but they're in your past. You still have them with you, and you still keep carrying your cross, but you have to let it go. There's a lot of changes that are happening in your life right now. There's a lot of changes that want to come into your life, but you are not letting them. You are resistant to change, and you are not embracing this change, and that is one of the biggest things that is causing you a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos, and a lot of just little situations that you could avoid if you just embrace the changes. Right now, it's all about new beginnings. Right now, it's all about trying new things. It's all about just getting these new energies and just pushing yourself into doing new things, into trying new situations, and just seeing just what happens next. Karma right now around you is going to be very powerful because everything that you did wrong is coming back towards your life. Everything that you did right is also coming back into your life. Everything that you have done in the past is going to start coming into your life, whether it be good, whether it be bad, whether it be ugly. Everything has to come full circle, and right now you are at the end of that circle, so just hang on tight, because everything that you're experiencing right now is just the end, or it's just the backlash of all of the karma that you have done in your past, and it's going to end very soon. Just hang on tight, because very, very, very soon things are going to start shifting the other way. I also see that certain legal issues are going to come into your favor, whether it be divorce, whether it be child support, whether it be some kind of money, whether it be inheritance, whether it be any kind of legal documentation, is going to come into your behalf, and it's going to come into your life. In the future, I see a lot of love coming into your life. I see a lot of wonderful things coming into your life, but you have to be very careful that your own thoughts and your own feelings don't work against you, because sometimes we convince ourselves that sometimes some things may be true when in reality they're not, or we don't know the entire situation, or we don't know everything that happened, and we make our conclusions based on just of the thin straws that we know. So you have to be very careful not to fall into that trap, not to fall into your own dark illusions or your own dark thoughts. But as long as you know what you're feeling, as long as you know what it is truly that you have, you are going to be fine. Very important, just make sure not to settle, because if there is a remote part of your heart that you know that you shouldn't be with a specific person, or that you shouldn't be settling with this other person, let it be known, because otherwise it's going to create a lot more conflicts in the future, and it's just going to get a lot messier than it is now. And there you go, this week's message from the Spirit World. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And remember to do all the thumbs up and the subscribing and the sharing and Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. So thank you again for watching, and remember to always follow your heart, listen to your head, and take a chance. Bye.